Dear therapist, am I addicted to porn? My name is Eugene, and I'm a mental health therapist. I'm starting this YouTube channel because I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a while because something that I love to do with my clients and my work is to educate and teach people more about mental health so that they can live more of a fulfilling life, a happy life. And that's what I want to do with this YouTube channel is to help you, the viewer, to live more of a happy life. And what I'm going to be doing is more of a Vice column format. I don't know if you remember um, either podcasts or newspapers where there's like a Vice column where people ask about like dating advice or whatever. And I'm sure that those are still really popular now, but I kind of want to do it from a lens of a therapist. And I'm going to take commonly asked questions that I get in the office, or if you guys want to also put in comments too, you're more than welcome to. I ask questions that I can maybe do some more research on or already have knowledge of, and just to answer to you and just make videos out of that. So let's just get right into it. The first question is, dear therapist, am I addicted to porn? I think before we even answer that question, we need to really understand what addiction is and set parameters around the word addiction. And in this day and age, the word addiction gets tossed around a lot. It's a very frequently used word, and we might use it for things and behaviors that we might just have slight habituations or dependencies on, right? For example, I love coffee. I don't know if you see right behind me, but I have an espresso machine that I bought a couple of weeks ago, and I've been getting really into it. I live right over a coffee shop too, and I get to just go downstairs whenever I want to, and just buy myself a cup of coffee, and I love it. Right, I just get to. Right now, I'm just experimenting making espressos and just making my own drinks and stuff like that. Even though I'm really bad at it, I get to do it, and I love and I enjoy doing it. But I know that I'm not addicted to it. Even though at times where I might drink a little too many espresso shots or too many cups of coffee, and I'm feeling overly caffeinated and I might have a crash, I know that I'm not addicted to it because my day, my mood, my energy, it does not depend on my caffeine or coffee consumption. At the end of the day, it does not matter. I'm okay whether I have coffee or not. So, based on that example, I want to create the definition of addiction that we will be using in this video and what I use with my clients. My addiction of my definition of addiction is continued use despite adverse consequences. So, as you've asked me this question of, dear therapist, am I addicted to porn? I just want to ask a question back to you. Dear you, are you using porn despite harming yourself, right? For example, like, do you still use porn when you know that, it leads to you having less sleep and then the next day you're really tired? Do you use porn to suppress anxious emotions, depressive emotions? Do you use porn to cope with your uncomfortable emotions? Do you still use porn when it's harmful in your relationships, whether it's romantic or whether it's platonic? Like, do you isolate from your loved ones, right? Do you avoid doing work? At times, people who are really addicted, they find themselves in this binge purge cycle that I can go over on a different video, but it's basically, do you continue to use despite promising to yourself that you will never touch porn again, but then you find yourself watching pornographic images or videos, and it's getting more graphic, more intense, and you feel you're more disgusted with yourself, and you find yourself promising to yourself because of how disgusting it is that you never watch it again, but then the next day or in a week or in a month you find yourself watching it again? does porn have this kind of hold on you, then just maybe you might have a porn addiction, right? Or you might be watching this and you might be thinking to yourself, I don't have a porn addiction. That's okay. That's great, right? So if you feel like you don't have a porn addiction, please move on. But if you do, please stay. And there's also a few of you guys who are saying you don't have a porn addiction, but the thing is, you are in denial, right? And when you're in denial, the reason why, let me take a step back. The reason why I'm saying you're in denial is the first step in addiction recovery. It's in the 12 steps. It's in therapeutic settings too, is admitting that we are addicted to something. That is the first step. So if that is the first step, admitting, accepting our addiction, our powerlessness, then before that, before even the first step, we're living in a constant state of denial, right? That's inevitably what every addict goes through, is a state of denial. So I have to ask you, are you in a state of denial? And if you are, well, good job admitting that, but it's okay, right? Every addict has their own journey and kind of coming into recovery or into sobriety. But I'm hoping to be one of those voices to kind of help support you in that journey. In the link in the description, I'm going to leave a assessment that's widely used in hospital, mental health clinics, that kind of assesses people's sexual behaviors. So it's kind of a nice gauge in kind of figuring out whether you have a sex addiction or not. So please, it's free. So please take this assessment to kind of see if you're addicted or not. But thank you so much for watching. This was just my first video, just addressing the question, do I have a porn addiction? And I already have other videos that I'm thinking of I'm already making. And one of them is, the next one is, how and why do I have a porn addiction? And this is going to be a really important video because I'm going to kind of be going into the reasons why you might be addicted to porn. I'm going to be going into maybe a little bit of how your story has shaped you to behaviorally have maladaptive behavior towards pornography. And I'm also going to go through maybe some of the neurobiology of how you might be addicted to porn too. But that's the next video, and I think it's going to be a really important one. And I hope that you found this video helpful, and just kind of answering yes or no whether you have a porn addiction or not. But I'm really excited to share the next video with you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and please take care. Bye.